Don't do that. Oh no.
That's what you get. Hey everybody. Sorry.
What up?
We're trying to eat. And feed our family.
We got earpiece.
Oh, let me see if we can prepare.
Y'all come on in. I gotta excuse me, get this last little bite. Marcellus. What up, Jocelyn?
I will not let it. I ain't gonna do it. Go. I ain't gonna do it. Which one you're writing? Everybody is killing this Can We Talk challenge. But I say Jonathan McReynolds has it hands down. Hands down. Jonathan McReynolds. Everybody else sounds okay. Some people sound a little nasal. Some people sound as if their throats are restrained. But Johnny Mac can get it for me, yeah.
What'd you say? Johnny Mac what?
He could do it for me. He do it for me. I like him. I think he should have did it without Tamar this last
What up, Ebony? Y'all, I'm sorry, we just rude.
Hey y'all. I'm sorry y'all. We gotta get it in. It's already late. We're supposed to finish eating before 7. But we didn't. And we eating pork chops.
I just got off of Zoom.
We're getting busy today.
They didn't see me, honey.
Yes, they can. My chest is right here, thinking we're gonna drop something. How's everybody doing though? How's it been? Jocelyn, that's right, Johnny Mac. Yes, Johnny Mac for me. As the kids say, for me. Pork chops, extra gravy. We're eating pork chops, rice, and corn. Something really quick.
They probably hear all this chewing down.
Ah! Every said she glad she already ate because you been up really hungry. He is, yeah. Girl, he got up so y'all won't see him kill this bone. He is cleaning this bone right now. Oh yeah, with these Bluetooths, y'all probably hear swallowing and everything. Oops, sorry. No, Chess, no. I'm hungry.
All right.
I'm gonna see how I chew today.
What up, everybody?
Good evening. I hope everybody had a good day. I'm going to finish this pork chop though. I'm just telling you. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm going to finish this. I'm hungry. I will not let it go. Please. I'm trying to hurry up, y'all. Install till you get back. Nia, that's my god baby's mom. Hey, girl. Hey, Jessica.
All right. Let's get it in. Y'all supposed to be what?
Hey, Chris.
What Ebony said?
Are you supposed to be drinking soda while on your fitness journey, man? It's ginger ale. It ain't
We don't really
soda,
drink
soda.
It just happened to be.
If we do drink soda, it is a ginger ale. We're going to kill the ginger ale. I'm just going to be honest. If we do drink a soda,
But we
it's
don't
going to
really
be a
drink
ginger ale.
soda.
But yeah, we don't
Marcellus,
drink soda
can you put some ice in
like
here?
that. We drink water and other great things.
What up, Crystal? Who else on here?
That's me.
Nia.
Girl, a pork chop. Baby, your big old fingers.
Oh, I'm
your
sorry.
knuckles.
Hungry self. What up, Rakia?
Hey, girl.
Somebody else said something. I'm trying to see.
I'm coming this way.
Thank you, buddy.
My husband said, you quote and stomp the yard. Pork chop. Yes. Extra gravy.
All right.
Hey, Reed.
Rika, she's actually on time.
What? Reed? Reed, no, I be feeding my face. I have to. Okay, she said your big 3D knuckles. They was like, in the camera. I'm talking about my son, man.
All right. You can go over a little bit.
Yeah, so bring you in. I will not.
What up,
let
Marcella?
it-
How you feeling, Marcella?
Hey, Marcella Janae, that's my baby.
Alicia, what's going on?
Hey, Alicia. How you doing, girl?
All right, so here's the conversation for tonight. The conversation for tonight is, if this applies to you, why have you, or why do you, suffer in order to spare somebody else's feelings?
Right. Have you ever stayed in a relationship in order to spare someone's feelings? Hey, Cornelius, that's my god baby's dad. Hey, Cornelius, we have my god baby's mom and dad on the phone. I mean, our god baby's dad and mom. Not great, but just taking it day by day, and I'm here. My sweet baby.
We got you. So, all right, so very quick. So I'm just putting the subject out there, and then we'll come back to it. To give you guys time to think and talk, whatever. No, Evan, you can't log off.
No, Evan.
So the conversation tonight is, why have you
Stayed in a
relationship to spare other people, to spare the other person's feelings, or suffered in any way to spare the other person's feelings? And why did you do that? What was the circumstances surrounding that? And why is it that you do that or continue to do that?
Right, because some people, it's habitual for them. Hey, Tamika.
Yeah, what's up, Tamika? So before we do that, we have no, we don't. We don't have an announcement yet. Damn, baby, it just came in the mail today.
Finished. Well, I do. I mean, I need to get it. I'm gonna run and get it.
No, are we doing that?
Come on.
Have we made I hadn't even talked to Cornelius yet.
It is
Damn.
settled. Cornelius,
Mouth?
it's settled. It is settled.
All right, you go ahead and tell him.
I gotta go get that
You
announcement.
ain't gotta do all that.
Please, I want to see my baby. Please.
They ain't showing their baby. You don't show their baby.
Okay. We are godparents to our unborn baby boy.
So we had an invite from friends of ours who now live in California. They are on their 8th baby. Exactly, right? You know what I mean?
Child, the mothers have spoken.
What she say? Y'all can show it.
See, let me go show you my baby.
So they are, go ahead, quickly. They're on their 8th baby, and they are only 25 years old. But no. So they have a son and twin girls, and then now they are pregnant with another boy. And we just got this in the mail all the way from California today.
Bam! Look at him!
Inviting us to be...
It says special request.
Inviting us to be the godparents of Mr. CJ.
Cornelius Simmons Jr.
Oh, he's junior. Why did I know that?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope so.
CJ. So we're excited.
Be quiet, Cornelius. I approve of this message.
So when is he due?
February.
He's due February. So this is a couple that I had the privilege of marrying, and
on my
also
30th birthday.
Yep, and also pastor them. They now live in California. They're friends of ours as well. And so can you all congratulate them? Congratulate them on their baby boy that's coming in February.
2/22/22. Yes!
The baby boy is coming in February. So congratulations to you guys.
Congratulations, guys. Our baby will be here soon. Prayers for a healthy delivery.
Marcellus, go get my other glasses
Yay!
off my dresser.
And I saw my gizmo chime in. Hey, Kamisha.
Thank y'all. Okay, so is Miss Terry here yet? Terry here yet?
Let me see. Let me go back.
Not yet. What's today? Thursday?
Ooh, no, today is Tuesday.
Oh, today Tuesday. Oh my gosh, I'm just all
Oh, my
over the
word.
place. Stop. All right, let's get into the conversation. Kamisha, what's going on, Kamisha?
That's my girl.
Okay, are we at the bottom of the? Oh, yes, we are. All right.
Yeah, we should have had tacos on Taco Tuesday.
So the conversation is, have you been in a relationship where you have held back something to spare somebody's feelings. You stayed in a relationship to spare because you didn't want to hurt their feelings. You suffered in whatever type of way longer than you thought you should because you didn't want to hurt the other person's feelings. If so, why? And where does that come from? Why does one do that? You want to go and tell yours?
Yes, I have suffered in a relationship or stayed with someone because I was too afraid to hurt their feelings. I didn't want them to be all upset and hurt, and I didn't want to be the cause of their feelings being hurt. So I sacrificed my own feelings, sacrificed my own happiness, and just time, days, hours of just time in order to spare them. And then in return, I end up getting the short end of the stick or getting pretty much told to kiss their behind, so to speak. So then I had to just really reevaluate the situation and say, okay, is their feelings or mine?
What's
Is it
up,
them
Christina?
or me? Hey, Christina.
Okay.
And so I chose me, and I pieced them out.
All right. Can you read what Arika said?
Yes, Arika said, I did it because I thought it was the right thing. He was abusive, cheated most of the relationship, and made a baby on me. Oh, I felt like a failure. Had I left? Oh, okay. Because the place we shared was in his name. I had an eviction, so I couldn't get in a place in my name. Almost 7 years and tons of embarrassment. I prayed and cried, asking God to take me because I felt that was the only way out. But God showed me different. Yes, He did. Now I'm married to the man who's been after me since school. What? Thank God for delivering me. That is so good. Oh my God.
All right. So thank you for sharing that. My question to you, Irika, is were you married to this guy?
She said the only thing she got out of it was her baby.
Yeah, were you married to this guy? So this is something quite baffling to me because I don't understand. I don't like what I'm getting. Oh, she says no, she wasn't. So it's baffling to me. You don't like what you're getting. You maybe are not satisfied. This is not working.
Yeah.
But you think that, and you think it's going to hurt their feelings to tell them the truth, and so you just continue to suffer. I don't understand that.
I think it has a lot to do with just the person. That's just I've come to learn myself and notice that I have always been that type of person, whether I was in a relationship or not. I would sacrifice myself in order for others to be happy or be pleased, because I felt like I'm strong enough to take it. I'm good, and I'd rather them be okay. But then when I started to have more experiences and just life, experiences and growing older and learning more and gaining more knowledge and just in different relationships and just other people's relationships, I realized, wait a minute, I am worth something. My feelings do count and weigh heavy. And if someone else is going to disregard my feelings or be inconsiderate of me, why should I go the extra mile to be considerate of them? The speaker right now. Why should I go the extra mile to be considerate of them and put my feelings to the side? And so, I mean, it takes some people a long time to realize. And when I realized it and got to that point, I decided I'm not going to be the Bonneville jokes anymore, or so to speak. I'm not going to continue to get the short end of the stick. If you tell me to kiss your behind, then I do the same.
So to me, I get that. To me, that is this live?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
Arika says, my problem is I try to please everyone no matter how bad it hurts me.
So
Yeah, exactly.
when I hear that, what I hear is a person that is not quite confident in themselves. They're having to please other people, and is not quite secure, dealing with some insecurities, which causes one to want to please others and to suffer and to sacrifice themselves for others when it's the sacrifice is detrimental to themselves. Again, that's trying to please somebody else, but that's pleasing them for what reason? Pleasing them for their approval, pleasing them for their validation. We may say it's pleasing them to not hurt their feelings, but there's more to it than that, because the reality is that not being truthful to someone is hurting their feelings. So there is a whole lot there that we would really need to try and uncover. Like, why would somebody would do that? I'm gonna share this.
It'll go away.
So yeah, somebody would do that.
Yeah, we have technical difficulties.
So yeah, so now for me, and it's not that I've been so secure and been so confident. That has been very upfront, straightforward with you at the very beginning, because I don't understand me sparing your feelings, me struggling to spare your feelings, me being dissatisfied to spare your feelings, because I think, again, what I would like, although you don't get what you always give, but I would like is truth. I want to know if you're unsatisfied. I want to know if you don't like this, or I don't know if you don't want to be here in the relationship with me. Because what are you sparing your feelings to what end? I mean, you're sparing my feelings and sacrificing to what end? Well,
Everybody says, in my case, I tended to do this with people that I had known prior to entering into a relationship with them. It's like you don't want to be the cause of disturbance in a relationship or disruption.
But if it's already disrupted in your heart, then
that's the thing. We may not feel like as if it's disrupted. It could be like just what you said. There's an insecurity there. There's seeking for validation or approval.
But I'm saying, though, if you are sparing their feelings, you're sparing their feelings for a particular reason, because you are upset about something, or you don't like something. You're dissatisfied about something.
True.
And
true.
If you're not saying that to that person, then every moment you're living that lie or living that deception of, I'm really happy and I'm really not, but I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I'm not going to really tell you what I really think.
Yeah, and we all can see that from the outside looking in, but when we're in it, we notice that it's not easy to recognize and address. Sometimes it's just not, because you don't want to be without that person, and you want to try to make it work and say, oh, these are just quirks that I can get over, or that's just them, and gotta accept people for who they are.
Right, and to me, that is a very weak and flaky relationship, because if you are
so hard,
huh?
You're so hard.
If you are intimidated to share your true feelings or your true thoughts, then this is a very shaky relationship that doesn't have a good foundation of honesty, a good foundation of communication, a good foundation of trust. You know what I mean? A good foundation of friendship, wherein I'm so intimidated that that I can't share my truth. And I heard something the other day that shared that it's not that I'm intimidating, you are intimidated, or it's not that, those. So it means that whatever's happening is not happening because of the person outside of you. It's happening because of you. So if you are intimidated, that person may be mean or whatever the case may be, but you're in a relationship with them. So somewhere down in there, you have found a way to communicate with them, or be with them, or to talk to them, or connect with them in some type of way. So if you, so something happening with you, in my opinion, I'm not saying that the person is not, has no responsibility, but something is happening with you, and you're going to take that same thing into every other relationship.
That happens for a lot of people. If they don't, wake up and reevaluate themselves and know their self-worth, and build up their own confidence, and believe that they are, all that in a bag of chips, as the saying goes. To where, yes, I can share my dislikes, my disapprovals,
Right.
and not have to worry about if I'm gonna be without that person or hurting that person's feelings, because they don't. 9 times out of 10, the person that you actually attracted, they not gonna second guess if they need to tell you something.
Because here's how I feel about that. If I'm the person that you are sparing my feelings because you don't want to tell me this, or you don't want to break up with me, or whatever the case may be, to me, you're not the only one that's suffering. I am suffering now because you're dragging me along. You're stringing me along, and you are lying to yourself, and you're lying to me. You know, because if you don't really want me or want to be in this relationship, then say it. You know, don't just let it hopefully fizz out. You know what I mean? And you're not trying to hurt my feelings. I think that's horrible, because it's like, I think we're together.
And everything is.
I think we're happy, but you don't want to hurt my feelings, so you're really not telling me the truth. When we kiss and embrace, I think that this is from a genuine place.
And it could all that.
But you don't want to hurt my feelings,
No.
so you won't really tell me what's really happening. So I see that as foul, but also see that as something internally going on with that person. All right.
Right.
Let's
See.
Marquita
says I definitely had to wake up. Yeah.
Learn and love me, improve in a lot of areas. Now I don't know how to shut up. Got it. Absolutely.
Ooh.
Okay, Emily says, go ahead.
Having moved away for many years and experiencing different things, I feel like I gave them passes because I felt they just didn't know any better or wasn't used to being with someone like me. I addressed the issues but continue in the relationship even though I didn't want to be there. The resentment continued to build, and it got to the point where I blew up and cut them off, and they couldn't handle it. Like literally contacting my family and friends, popping up to my job and sending me gifts.
So that thank you, Ebony. So that leads to another conversation with me.
What's your sign, Ebony? What's your sign?
That leads to another conversation with me. I did at least tell them that I wasn't happy. That don't necessarily mean you communicated to them why you were not happy or what happy meant for you. Anyway, but that leads me to this. Is it just a female thing that they just pop away? You know what I mean? Just go with the flow, and then just take a 180 turn. I'm out. I'm done. You know what I mean?
I mean, I won't say it's just a female thing, but it's darn sure is.
What is that about, though?
A female thing. It's like we get to a breaking point. The best way I can put it is the Tyler Perry movie when Tamala Mann said, "A woman's heart is like a vault. Once you're in, you're in. But when you're out, you're out. And once you're out, that door is closed shut." And we have did a 180.
When a woman's fed up.
Yeah. No matter how you beg, no.
I get that, but I think that it's important to. She says, I think women are people pleasers, and then we just get fed up. I expressed that. Ebony says it wasn't working, but they just weren't getting the point.
Hey, Chantel. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chantel. Erika says the breaking point.
Clear the scene. Yep. Time to go. And it can seem abrupt. A lot of times it is abrupt to the outside of us. It is abrupt, but it's a build up for us. It's like, you know what? I'm done. Like, I'm done for real. And we are closed. And we will pack up. We will clean house. And you will not exist. Am I right? That it happens. Marquita says, I think in most cases women are more tolerable and patient with someone they can see potential with. That is so true. We accept certain behavior, believing our love can change the other person. It never works. Yes. I would say yes, like a volcano. I checked out, and then the sight of him aggravated me. Whew. Now that's not good. What you got to say?
What I got to say?
happens.
What Rakia said, yeah, I think that becomes part of the issue.
The tolerance?
That it's the tolerance becomes because it's the thought that my love will change them. Mm-hmm. So in essence, there has never been a point of accepting this person because my love can change this person. So it's only tolerance. It's not acceptance. There's a difference between tolerance and acceptance. Mm-hmm. If I'm only tolerating you because all of my attempts to love you is to change you, then you're going to get fed up after a while. And it's going to be abrupt because this ain't working. All of my efforts to change you is not working. Because I have never really accepted you. I've only tolerated you. Even when I met you, maybe something about you made me want to be with you. But what I saw was the potential that you could be this. And so I never really fully accepted all of you. Mm-hmm. I've only accepted what was attractive to me because because the whole time I was tolerating you to try and change you in the potential that I thought you could be.
That is very good. I accepted what was attractive. That's what we do a lot of times.
Accepted what was attractive mm-hmm. and leaned on what was potential.
Right. Ooh, that's good. Write that down.
But the potential, and then my love and my tolerance and my not hurting your feelings and my giving you everything and my catering to you and my pleasing you and all of those efforts came to nothing. And I'm sick of this. Well, you should be sick of it because you were fighting a losing battle from the very beginning when you decided to just tolerate somebody with the goal to change them. You can change nobody. So if you don't truly accept them, to leave them alone.
I think it's unconscious.
What's unconscious?
What
you want to do?
What you want to do? Change them. I think that's unconscious.
I'm saying what you want to do though.
Stop! Not in front of these people. Ebony says, you're right. I never accepted him. Never accepted him because the only reason that I dated him was because I already knew him and knew of him to be a good person. I wasn't in love at all. Rakia says, well, I think that is a part of all relationships because
we are never going to find a person that checks all the boxes.
That's true.
So if that's the case, mm-hmm. You're right, Rakia. I totally agree with that. You're never going to find a person that checks all the boxes. And when you understand that, then in my opinion, those boxes go away.
True.
Because I won't accept who you are.
Hey, Shima.
What up, Shima?
That's true. That's so true. I'm going to accept who you are and decide whether or not I can live with you or I want to live without you.
Right. And when the boxes that don't check out are not even, a bearing on the relationship. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's something you may think about here and there because it may be, because you still like apple pie and this person does not do apple pie. You know what I mean?
I really got to reevaluate this.
You got to reevaluate anything. I'm good. I do like apple pie, but I don't get apple pie here. And I'm good. I'm living fine with apple pie. Apple pie is just a desire. It's not something that's a deal breaker for me. It's not a big deal. So I don't even think about it that often because I accept this person. And I know this person does not do apple pie. I know this person has their feet they wear a size 9, you know what I mean? And I prefer a size 13, but hey, it's not a big deal because I accept this person. But when you're trying to mold this person into being the ideal, then you're only tolerating and it's only going to last for so long.
True. Let's see. Ebony says, definitely unconscious. I felt I had seen otherwise better and wanted to show him and others a better way when I returned home. Correct. You're open to different personalities and perspectives.
So with Ebony, I think all of that, even when you talk about other people that you wanted to show them when you return home, mm-hmm. I think all of that is an internal issue of pleasing others and trying to prove to others, and others being the pulling for mm-hmm. you. Mm-hmm. And maybe that was then and not now, or maybe it still is now. Mm-hmm. But we all have to get to a point to where others are regarded, but others are not.
The end all be all.
The end all and be all. Others are regarded, but it doesn't matter. I'm trying to say it the best way I can. You say it'd be hard, but it really don't matter what others think or say, and you have to develop that type of skin. That's not being mean. That's being healthy. And sometimes when you get healthy, people call you mean, or you didn't change, and they think that you are uppity and all that. What's that?
That's what a lot of people are saying about me.
What?
I was being healthy.
And there are some times that you're actually mean.
I wasn't being mean. I was being healthy.
And that do it being
mean. And my sanity.
Right.
My mind.
But I mean, true though, as you grow and you become healthy, you know, the people who have been used to you being a certain way, and you're no longer that way, and you're no longer leaning to their thoughts of you, and you're no longer being molded by their words and manipulated by their deeds and their words, then something is wrong with you. But that's the healthy place to be in. And when you're in that healthy place, you don't suffer to regard somebody else's feelings.
True.
When you're in that healthy place, you share, you talk, you speak up. Now, whether that means you're going to leave or not, I'm going to speak up. We don't have to argue. Yeah, make you aware. We don't have to argue. We don't have to be in a place of contention. But I don't like this. And it's not that I don't like you. I don't like this for me.
But sometimes it is, I don't like you. Like Ebony was saying, she wasn't in love with...
Well, that was Ebony's fault. She shouldn't have been with somebody she wasn't in love with. It had to do with that person.
I'm just saying.
She said, I'll take that because of the circumstance that I returned home. I had a point to prove when I left the army.
But it's still, sometimes it's just that person. You realize, I really don't
what's
like
your cash out? That was me and my family for a couple of years when I came back home. What'd you say? Wait, back up. What'd you say?
I said, sometimes you realize, I really don't like you. As a person, I thought I did, or I was infatuated with you, or I loved what I thought I loved, who was you, but I don't. Now that I've gotten to know you, I'd rather go to hell. I really don't like you.
What up, D? And see, that's very important because we fall in love with often the idea of a person,
the potential, like Marquita said.
Yeah. And we don't really know that person. We're just attracted to how they look. We're attracted to how fine they are. Yes. Or we're attracted to the fact that, hey! McFarland. Lean in again, baby.
Yeah.
Hey!
Okay.
So, yeah, we are often attracted to the swag and charisma. Can cover a multitude.
Girl, say a word now, okay?
Renita, what's going on?
Hi. Yeah, so, you can cover a multitude. And you realize, I really don't like you.
As a person, you know what I mean? It's like, once I get over, because often we run after the facade of a person. We run after the surface of a person. And it's not until we've been with them and around them for some time that we actually get to understand the person. And get to know the person behind the facade, the person behind the fashion because they dress real good, or the person
all the butterflies.
Yeah, the person behind the big booty, or the person behind the 6 foot. What is
tall, dark, and handsome? Yeah,
tall, dark, and handsome. Whatever it is, and we get to understand the person. Yeah, I'm not 6 anything.
You taller than me,
but I'm
dark and handsome.
But look,
What?
All
right.
Let me just
humble, modesty.
I don't need none of that.
Modesty.
The representative that they introduced us to, absolutely
correct. The representative
and the representative
representative
and the representative
representative.
Girl, hush. And the representative that you introduced them to.
Okay, but we was talking about the other person. You have to,
because you had your representative in full regalia, and they had their representative in full regalia.
True.
And
yes.
And then he may not or she may not like you. Like, you know what?
Okay, then they'll be on here talking about it.
You know what I mean? Like, your face is shaped real nice, but I don't like you. Like, I need to call the police on you because you just
now you going too
ethically,
far.
You know what I mean? I need to call God on you.
Oh, you going too far.
Because you are ethically,
cross
like...
some lines. You better cross some lines.
Not a good person. I definitely had a representative or two, depending on the environment. Absolutely.
Go with God.
So, hey, so this whole, so here's story time. I've never I don't say never. Let me not say that. I'm not one to quote unquote spare feelings, to suffer whatever it is I'm suffering. I remember this one young lady.
I don't know if I approve of this story time. I'm just kidding.
Was trying to get at me, and I just wasn't feeling her. And so I've learned this. If a girl likes you and wants you, and you don't want them, they don't want to be your friends.
No.
Like either you want me or miss me.
All the time, a lot of girls like that, and guys, some guys like that too.
We're talking about girls. This is my story time. And so I just wasn't that into the girl, and so I think we had gone out on a date or whatever, but I just wasn't into the girl, and I was upfront about it, and I told I think she must have told her friends that I was like, I was whatever. I told her
being nasty.
I wasn't being nasty. I just told her I'm not into you like that. I'm whatever. Just.
And he
I don't
was
like you
like that, y'all. He was. Well,
can I please tell my story?
Because you got to tell it right. He was like that. I
was like what?
People would say he was really. If he didn't like you, he just told you straight up, and he was just he was mean.
I was not. The energy won't be right. There's no way you can be friends after turn down.
Exactly.
Really?
It's like, ugh.
Ew.
That's gonna be in the back of your mind the whole every time you say, "Hey, God." Damn,
so I was anyway. So with this, I wasn't feeling her, and she went back and told her friends, and they came at me, and that was the wrong thing to do.
Oh, they came at you?
Yeah, it was like, well, my friend told me blah 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 blah, and she really liked you and all that. And so for one, how I am, I don't like people in my business. Period. And even like when I was in Atlanta, Rakia would know, I just was private. I just don't like people in my business. So you can't come to me and tell me about what your friend said or whatever. This was me and your friend. So I told that friend, listen, this has nothing to do with you. And you're not going to make me feel any type of way because I don't like the girl. I don't like her. And that's okay.
They say, what you said when they ran up on you, it's going to be good.
You know what I mean? So, I was always up front. Even when I got out of the serious relationship I was in with my daughter's mother, my oldest daughter's mother, we were in a 2-year relationship, and we were engaged and whatnot. And after I got out of that, I think because I was just so hurt, plus I was very serious about life, and I always have been and still am. After that, anybody that I encountered, it's a good way to say that, any woman that I encountered, I was very clear. I'm looking for a wife, and I will let you know if you are it. I'm not your boyfriend, and we may have done every boyfriend and girlfriend thing. What she say?
He was like, I don't like you like that. Have a good day.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? We went on a date and everything, but I'm going to let you know up front. I'm not going to string you along. I'm not going to try to take advantage of you because you like, I'm not doing all that. I'm going to let you know up front. Now, if you decide to buy me a birthday gift after I've told you that, then that's on you.
Ooh, you need to be in a movie. You an actor. Ooh, stop. It's
so,
storyline, story time.
She say, Jessica, I'm getting mean girl vibes from you. You will be right. You'll be right. You will be right.
That's it. That is all.
Anyway, so I told every girl, young lady I encountered just that. You know what I mean? And again, we may have done every boyfriend and girlfriend thing there is to do, but I would not let you call me your boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend, and you're not my girlfriend.
I'll tell you the truth.
I'm looking for a wife, and it's simple as that.
Yeah, every boyfriend and girlfriend thing there is to do.
You want to repeat that?
I'm asking.
What you asking?
So y'all did every boyfriend and girlfriend thing there is to do.
You want to repeat that?
I'm asking.
What you asking?
Y'all did. Stop playing with me, boy.
So yeah, I mean, that's just how it was. What she say?
She said, okay, babe.
And be honest, That was my conversation with Marquita too. And I don't think it was mean.
Alright.
It was just upfront. You know, I'm looking for a wife, and I wasn't, you know,
Yes, you did tell me you were looking for a wife.
yeah, and I wasn't trying to be, and I didn't play. I don't think I played around with your feelings, did I?
No, you not with me. You married me. I don't know how the other shit.
You can talk about no girlfriend, no boyfriend, just bae. No, I want your bae, none of that.
Yeah, I ain't saying no girlfriend, no boyfriend, no babe. And girl, let me tell you, it's my story time. Then
Story time should be about you.
then he gonna say, what you said? We're exclusive. I let you know when we're exclusive.
Friends.
Friends. Not boyfriend or girlfriend. We're exclusive friends. Meaning we're friends, but we only see dating one another.
You can talk like you got shade with it, but you were.
I ain't talking about no
Yeah,
shade.
you were excited when I told
was like,
you that.
"Ooh, we
Hey,
exclusive?"
listen, we're exclusive friends now.
Stop, boy. Oh, God. I cannot. I'm not going to do it.
The point is that I have always been an upfront guy. I've
I
always
always
been.
thought he was just so wrong, child.
The hate in your own house.
Child.
How?
He
So
thought he was
I
so
don't understand the suffer to not hurt your feelings. And I just think it's respectful. I think it's a gentleman. We were talking the other day. Who was I talking to? Oh shucks, I forget who I was talking to.
About?
But it was basically about being upfront with a woman. You know, if you don't want to date her, and all you want to do is, I think it probably was Pastor Ferguson, and whatever it is you want to do, just tell her up front. You know, at least give her that opportunity to say yay or nay, because she may be like, you know, I don't want a relationship either. Let's just, you know, let's whatever. But if you come off as if it's going to be a relationship, and then you know they ain't really ever going to be that, and you keep telling her you're going to do this, or you're going to, whatever the case may be,
You wrong.
huh?
Then you wrong.
And yeah, and but you never had no intention to do that, then you leading her on, you're manipulating her, you're using her, blah 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 blah. But if you tell her up front, hey, I want to be in a relationship, you know, what's up? Or if you tell her I don't want to be in a relationship, but I do want to hang out with you.
And this is just what it is.
Yeah, you know, let's just hang out. And she may say, okay, we can hang out. We're not doing no funny stuff. We can hang out. Or if you say, hey, I don't want to be in a relationship, but I do want to have fun with you, and I want to do some funny stuff, you know, and that's it. I don't want no strings attached. No strings attached. Say that. Be upfront. You know what I mean?
Cut buddies, and that's it. Or let's see where this goes.
Be honest with your intentions.
That's
absolutely.
True. Mm-hmm.
The hate be real. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So
have you done? Oh, say no. You said you haven't done that.
What's
You've
that?
just been very upfront. I guess we're letting people know what.
And see, here's my thing.
Teachers are.
I think I can sense when you ain't quite feeling something. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna come at you. Hey, what's going on? Because I don't want you trying to spare my feelings, and not tell me the truth. So I've always been a person who can kind of tell what's going on. What's up?
Renee says, maybe we don't want to hurt their feelings because we know how emotionally fragile they are, so we bide our time. That's true too. I think that is a lot of the excuse that we use. They are emotionally fragile, so we want to be careful because we don't need a serial killer on our hands. We don't need a psycho on our hands, so to speak.
Okay,
so
I get that.
At times there is some fear there, like.
Well, let's take out the fear. I get that it can be wisdom to strategically back away from something that can become volatile. Mm-hmm. I understand it. Have wisdom in taking your hand out of the alligator's mouth, whatever that analogy is. I can understand that wisdom. That's when it's that case. However, you can't just. However, when it's because you are insecure, or because when you are trying to be a people pleaser, or because you don't feel like nobody else will want you, or because you don't want to go through being alone, thus you bide your time. That's a whole different story. All of those are unhealthy. But if it's wiser for you to ease your way out of the situation, then I understand that from a healthy place. But don't give yourself an excuse if you're really insecure, if you're really having...
Some people don't know if they don't realize that this is a
That's why I'm helping
behavior of
them.
me being insecure.
That's why I'm helping them.
Well, how are they going to recognize that? Oh, wait a minute. I have to actually sit and reevaluate. Why am I doing this? Because what? And does this make me secure or insecure? Does this make me fearful or what? Some people do. Some people just don't care.
About what? I don't get that. Some people don't care. What does that mean?
Some people don't care about other people's feelings. Is what I'm reading it as.
Oh, it's not about don't care. It's just, because I care about other people's feelings, I care about mine as well. Insecure people will not step out of a relationship if that's what they crave.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay. Right, which all of that is unhealthy. If you crave a relationship and the one you're in is toxic for you and it's just not working, and yet you're suffering and you want to stay in it to spare their feelings, that's a lose-lose for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're really unhappy and unsatisfied, and that's going to show in some way, form, or fashion. You're going to become distant from the person, and you're going to start looking at them in a very side-eyed way. And it's also unhealthy and a lose for you because you're not satisfied. You are craving something that you're not getting. You are in a relationship with a person and completely lonely. That means you have to grow up, mature up, and make some decisions that are truthful for your life.
Or maybe sit with themselves for a minute. Good night. And maybe sit with themselves for a minute and realize, what do I like? What do I want?
Yeah.
Because sometimes that's the case. We feel like we need a companion. We need somebody. And then when we get that person, we really don't know what the heck we want. We just wanted somebody here so we wouldn't feel alone.
Yeah. All right. So are there any questions? Any questions or any topics? Especially now, the Christmas holiday, there are some people that are really depressed, to be quite honest with you, during this Christmas holiday or the holidays period.
And they have to secure a winter bay so that they won't be alone.
Or they know that that's not what they're going to do, but they can't stand to be around couples, or and I don't know, whatever the case may be. So, what questions do you may have?
Well, what advice would you give someone in that case?
What advice would you give someone in that case that
they don't want to be around other couples
during this time?
Yeah.
That's a good question. What advice would you give around people?
Because Valentine's Day is literally right around the corner, so it's like they got a long winter.
Yeah, that are going through emotionally because they're not in the relationship they want to be in, or they don't have anybody. And
I say don't let that be the end all be all for your life. You have so much more and so many other areas and factors that you can be developing and cultivating in your life. That's just one aspect of it. You're not incomplete, so to speak, if that area has not been secured, so to speak, yet. You have so many other areas and factors that make up you.
Yeah, Marquita says then don't. It's okay to set boundaries for your mental health. Yes.
Correct.
So I get what you're saying, baby, and what you're saying is 1,000 times, stop with the ice, 1,000 times correct. How, let me add to that, or let me challenge that. If I've broken my limb, all the rest of my body is fine. But because that one limb is broken, a lot of my attention is on that limb. Mm-hmm. Never on my toes, they're fine. Never on my elbow. This particular limb is, you know what I mean? Broken. So my attention is on that. So when you say, well, just worry about something else, it's hard to to not focus on that one thing that is causing me discomfort or causing me pain or whatever. So I mean,
it is hard to, but it's not impossible to. You have to literally choose, just like people every day have to literally choose to think positive things, as the Bible teaches us to think on these things. We have to wake up every morning and choose to not focus on what Pastor says, the reality, but focus on my faith.
right.
My faith says I am in a healthy relationship. And at this time, I'm cultivating me to get me in a better standing, in a better space, so that when my reality checks in, I'm in a good space. I'm in a good headspace. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. What did she say?
It's deeper. I would just talk with them until I get a good observation of what they need or miss in their life. Too many of my friends want marriage or a relationship, but really are incapable.
Yeah.
You're right. That is a deep part. You have to really unpack that. A lot of people do. They're incapable of being in a relationship, but they really, really, really desire it.
And what's strange is that you have some people who would rather they're not ready for a relationship, would rather the drama.
Yeah, you have
than
some
being
people
alone.
like that. Just because I got somebody.
They would rather especially if they're not ready for being in a relationship, and themselves they are a strong part of the cause of the drama in relationships, and they keep happening. But they would rather the drama and the chaos and the arguing and the bickering and all of that instead of being alone, because at least they have somebody to fight with. That means you are really in a bad place. You
Right.
are sick as hell. Something is mentally going on with you that you need some help
I was going to suggest, I would seriously suggest therapy. Because
Jesus
you
and
need
therapy.
Jesus and therapy, yes, because you really need to figure out what's going on with me, to where I just have to have someone, or everything is chaos. I don't, that's not healthy for someone to sit and stew in that on a daily basis. And then, like you said, you would say, don't be around these people. But then again, you can't just sit by yourself, because in your mind, it's just all kind of stuff coming up, all kind of things being put and poured into your mind, because you feel like you're without, or all this negative stuff that's being just imprinted in your mind, whereas you could be out of the space if you choose to not allow it to weigh you down. Yes, take your time, think on it, but pray about it, and choose to change your mindset. If you have the power to do that,
You do have the power.
You do have the. I'm saying, if you're not, is something not chemically wrong with you to where there's an imbalance.
Mm-hmm.
Choose to do that. Therapy is okay. Yeah, choose to change your mindset. Choose to do something positive. Choose to get out, be around other people. It don't have to be couples. It don't have to be single people. Do something that's going to pour into you, make you feel better help you to feel better about yourself. Do something different.
All right, that's good. All right, so rapid fire. What questions do you guys have for us? About us? What y'all want to know about us? Our relationship, our family, what we got going on.
Well,
who got the most grays?
You.
Who got the most gray hair?
You do. You don't see no gray hairs up here. I got one right here.
What y'all want to know about us?
I really have one in my eyelash right now.
Yeah.
I want some more, so I can feel like Storm from X-Men.
Yeah, I went like that. How do you deal with disagreement?
Ooh,
How do you
chat.
deal with disagreement?
Now we just say, okay, all right, let's not fight about it. You have your way of thinking, I have mine. Let's come back to it. Before.
Wait. Because you kind of just went over that. So how we did disagreement? One, we make an intentional effort every disagreement to say we're not going to fight. Like, I'm not about to argue. I'm not, whatever. And to be quite honest with you, first we maintain our tempers.
I was gonna say we try to keep our composure.
Yeah, that's the first thing we do.
Saying I can't talk. I don't want to talk right now. No,
So yeah,
right now.
better put. First thing we do is we address our tempers, because in a disagreement, your tempers can flare. And before we talk about the thing, and most arguments are not talking about the thing. Most arguments are responses because of the tempers. So we address our tempers, and that may be, I can't talk right now, or
this is really starting to bother me. So just give me a second, because I got to check myself.
Right. So we address our tempers. And then, secondly, we hear one another out. We hear one another out
and don't take everything as an attack, because I really have to watch that. Speaking for me, because I could take Jared, like I just said earlier, like, gosh, you so hard. He's just very direct and blunt, and I could take that whatever he's saying personally, and feel like it's an attack against me. And then now I'm ready to mount up and suit up, because I'm like, wait a minute. You're not going to talk about me like
So
that.
we're trying to learn to listen to what the person is saying.
Correct.
Without
feeling attacked.
I'm a Leo. So I'm working on that one.
Good.
What's being direct? Is that what I mean? I don't know what Leos are.
Yes, my son's is Leo.
What does that mean?
Being direct.
Or not. Renee, tell me what that is. You say I'm a Leo. What does that mean? So we try to make sure that we communicate in a way that the other person can understand what we're saying without attacking. There are certain attack words that we try to avoid.
Especially you.
The number one attack word is you. You, blah, blah, is because of you, blah, blah, blah. Well, you're the one who didn't, blah, blah, blah.
You said.
Yeah, you said. So we try to avoid those attack. We've learned that. So we try to avoid those particular attack words.
And we can feel like we're so right. Like, no, you said this or you did this. But if that person don't know it, don't remember. I mean, you're doing that as you saying that they did or they said is really going to just really fuel them and ignite them.
Right. And here's another thing. You don't, even though you don't agree, you don't disregard the conversation. Because some people are like, okay, we just agree, disagree, and you kind of just like, okay, I'm done, and you just shut down. That's not helping, because just because you don't agree doesn't mean you can't actually hear the person out and respect their perspective, and they respect your perspective, and really try to understand it. Not just, okay, well, we're not agreeing, so just drop it. That's childish, not communication, and that's gonna leave somebody feeling empty and frustrated because you just, in essence, dismissed them.
I was gonna say more so dismiss, because it's like, okay, all right, we agree to disagree, okay, bye. Because that's just what you're supposed to say. Renee says her trigger word is you. Yeah, that's a trigger word for a lot of people.
That's the trigger word. We don't tend to see eye to eye. I can see that.
Yeah, you don't tend to see eye to eye. Okay. You're two different people. Remember that. You're two different people with two different brains, two different tracks of thinking. So a lot of times you're not gonna see eye to eye, and that's okay.
All right, it's 9:30, and so we're done.
Ebony, get them, girl.
8:30 to 9:30. We're done. Are we coming back on next Tuesday?
Yeah, that's the Tuesday before Christmas.
Okay, Tuesday before Christmas.
We've been married for 33 years, and through the years...
33 years? Wait, first off,
yeah,
congratulations.
Woo-woo.
Y'all helped me to congratulate McFarland, Renee, Sheila for 33 years.
Yes, Lord.
What she said?
Glad I made it. Okay, we've been married for 33 years, and through the years, I can honestly say and sincerely say it comes down to faith and communication.
Yeah.
That is so true.
Yeah.
That is so true. Ooh, Lord. 33 years. What we got? We got what? Next year will be 16. So
next year will be 16.
15.
Yeah, we trailing behind.
Married this old bad.
Yeah. So
I married a young man. I don't do sugar daddies.
Huh?
I don't do sugar daddies. I married a young man.
You just ask me to get your nails done?
You need my sugar daddy. I don't do old men's.
Old man ain't gotta be sugar daddy. I mean, sugar daddy have to be old
Try it.
man.
No, let's not talk about it.
You the one brought it up.
I don't do sugar daddy.
Let's just disagree.
You gotta get my nails done. I don't pop these suckers off. Look, y'all. I don't pop them off.
Don't start that combo.
Yes, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We can't. No, we're not gonna start it. That's it. Get the nails done.
Oh God.
Oh yes. Call on them.
All right. This was a good night, old men's.
That's it. Old men.
Good conversation. So we got how many more we got for this year's out?
I think a hot
1, 2.
2.
Oh, we got 2 more.
21st and the 28th.
We're gonna give y'all 2 more. All right, so the last 2 gotta be juicy. So if y'all got a topic y'all want us to talk about, it's all about relationships, all about love, married or not, and just really trying to learn from one another. Y'all ate for the first 5 minutes, right? That's why I done gave y'all 3 minutes over.
Oh God.
You can log off, Ebony. No. Ebony,
You need Ebony alone.
she said she want to log off.
She's
Ebony, you can log off.
faithful viewer. Stop. She thought I got it. Get them.
All right, so yeah. Okay, we're logging off. I do want to know, did y'all did y'all Christmas decorations? Do you want to show them the Christmas decorations?
We could do that. I just don't want the Wi-Fi to be going in and out.
Go ahead, quick.
I'm tired, child. Okay, so hey Kevin. Okay, wait, we're gonna keep y'all this way. So we low key got a little decorations going on. It's our Christmas tree and Bama stuff. I'm gonna lose y'all. Okay, there we go. That's our Christmas tree. Look at our leave them people alone, child. See our garland. The garland I wanted, it was sold out everywhere.
Yeah, actually lights up.
Yeah, it does light up. You want to turn it on? You ain't got to do all that, child.
Yeah, we turn it on.
Ebony said you should log off when she tried. Kevin says, remember the 3 C's. Commitment, cost, and communication.
Commitment, cost, and communication.
And this is our table. This is a long table. How long is this table? 90-something inches? Yeah, that's a long table. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Tell them about that book we're reading.
We love y'all.
Tell them about this book we're reading. It's called Greek Fire.
This is a book that Marquita and I are reading. We'll drink coffee. She has her book, and I have mine.
Greek Fire.
This is a date for us on a regular basis. She has anyway. We're reading this book. It's about it's a scandalous relationship between a famous opera singer and a famous
shipping. What is it, mariner?
Businessman. It's a scandalous.
Aristotle Onassis. He married Jacqueline Kennedy after she was widowed.
Yeah, we read this. We love y'all, and
we're trying to just get rid of y'all.
Signing off.
Nasty.
Give me a kiss. Good night. What she says? Yes, you. Oh,
thank you, child.
All right, hit the button, baby.
I love these people. Okay, good night. Good night, y'all.